Good morning. It's still morning. Good morning. I'm gonna give some people a chance to come in. I don't know. Sometimes I'm on here by myself. Hey, lady. I've been missing you the last couple days. Um, so well, I got one of my regulars on here with me, so I could go ahead and get started. How are you? I hope your weekend is going wonderful. I'm sitting here. I had a meeting, but the person is late, like 30 minutes late. So I said, perfect opportunity to come on and do a scope. So today I want to talk about 3 reasons why you need to write your book. For those of you, let me welcome the replay viewers, because they be hitting me up on the replay. My live viewers and my replay viewers got my back, and I solely appreciate it. My name is Tiffany Green. If this is your first time viewing one of my scopes, I am the CEO of Blackwritersspace. I help authors and I consult authors into self-publishing their books. So I offer those services. I'm also a wedding photographer. So that means I am a business owner. So that means I am someone you should know. I have information that you need. So now, so today I want to talk about 3 reasons you need to write your book. Okay? We have all these different excuses, but let's just cut the chase. Boom. So number 1, Tiffany's reason. Number 1 for you that you need to write your book. People need your story and people need your content. Yes, they do. You may think, I don't care if it's a story about your life. I don't care if it's a story that is about something that happened to you, a tragedy, whatever. We all got a story. I always say we all need a little dirt to grow. So that means if you had not been through anything, how you gonna help somebody? You can't help me if you ain't been through nothing. If you come to me with this perfect life and everything has always been absolutely perfect, what we gonna talk about? You know, everything being perfect? I wouldn't be able to relate to that. But now what people can relate to is real life, real issues, things that were supposed to take them out and didn't. Oh, I got a lot of those. I'm gonna start doing scopes on those as well. I got a lot of those. But somebody needs your story. You can save someone's life with your story. Never think that whatever it is that you have on the inside of you cannot help somebody else, cannot bless somebody else, cannot take someone else to the next level. Never think that. So number 1 is people need your story. People need your content. And when I say content, for those of you who may not be familiar, if you've never live streamed before, so here's the thing. I have Instagram, right? So now I post on Instagram daily, right? And I'm always posting, I think they call them like memes, but I design them on my phone. But they're always words of encouragement. They're always just statements that just speak for themselves, you know your purpose, never give up, just different stuff like that. But what you can do with stuff like that, y'all think that that's just a post? I can take one of those and I can write a whole book about it. Break it up in chapters. Come on, y'all. This thing is not as hard as you think it is. You can write a chapter. It could be a chapter in one of your books. You can take a post. Yeah. If you are posting inspirational stuff on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media platform that you master, you can use that content. That's what I mean by content. That's what I was explaining. That's what I mean by content. That is your content. That is life-changing content. That is content that some people need to get to the next level. It's somebody that woke up this morning that felt like they wasn't gonna wake up, or they may have not wanted to wake up because of whatever's going on. Like, you never know what people are going through. So anyway, I always gotta throw that in there because it's so true. And we got what, 1 billion? How many people in the world? Side note, it's coming. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you about it. It's coming. I ended up working on 2, so I gotta go in because both of them are really nice. So I'm like, I don't want to cut out one and not use the other one. So I'm going to use both. One will be for publishing and consulting, and one is going to be like a 1-page with a little bit of everything on it. That's what I'm doing. But it looks really, really nice. It looks really nice. I may publish it today. Okay. Well, I'm gonna add me on Facebook. Add me on Facebook under my personal account. My personal account is Andriana Green, and my picture is on the profile. So send me a friend request and I'll accept it. And yeah, definitely we can. So number one is people need your story, people need your content. Number two, yes, yeah, do it today. I'm open. My schedule is after I finish with this, my schedule is open. So number two is release info from your head. I talk all the time about all this information I had locked up in my head, y'all. Like, seriously, it needs to be released. Because the longer you holding it back, the longer folk out here got to wait on you. It's people, that's what we don't realize. It's people waiting for us to release our gifts. It's people waiting. So, of course, my subject is always writing and publishing and releasing your book, but it may not be a book that you need to release. It could be a service. It could be a business. What do? Do you do hair? Do you do nails? It's somebody that need a hairstylist that they can rely on. I want to get my hair braided. I'm new to the Atlanta area, so my daughter normally does my hair back home, and I needed a hairstyle like ASAP. And I ended up going to somebody who advertised their business on Facebook, and it was very cheap. $20, right? And it was the braids I wanted. When I got my hair braided, now let me tell you something. I was not at my best that day. I sat down in this lady chair, $20. Yes, it was the feed-in braids. So it's like the braid, and then it's like a skinny braid in the middle. But it was pretty. It was pretty. And I went and I sat in this lady chair, y'all. And how old is she? I think she was around my age. She may be a little younger than me. She got to telling me her story. I ain't asked her nothing. This how I know. Can't nobody tell me God ain't real. I don't talk about it a lot on here because I don't come on and have those type of scopes. But baby, bye. I sat down in her chair and she just started telling me her story, how she had been healed from cancer, and she had to go for it. She had surgery, everything was cleared up, and she had to go in the next few weeks. When I went to go get my hair, she had to leave like in about 2 or 3 weeks after that and go have another surgery where they were going to take out everything, hysterectomy or something. And she was just, her spirit, oh my God. I'm like, you cannot judge a book by its cover. Folk be looking at people funny because they don't have a fancy this and fancy that, baby, bye. The conversation she gave me that day picked me right up because I was not in a good place. And I was just like, thank you, Jesus, because I needed that. So I'm saying all that to say is that she's working her gift, and she was an entrepreneur, y'all. She was an entrepreneur. She had been doing, because of course I asked, how long you been doing braids? She said she'd been doing braids about 15 years. But she said as an entrepreneur, I think she said like the last 4 years. And then she explained to me, now this was in Atlanta, but then she explained to me that she had moved to Iowa. She moved to Iowa because she said it was better for her to get health care there. Something about she couldn't get it in Georgia because she had a pre-existing condition. So she said it was more beneficial to move to Iowa. She moved to Iowa. So y'all, this girl is traveling from Atlanta to Iowa every month. She's like, I used to live here. I don't live here anymore. My mom stays here now, but I live in Iowa. I said, how you doing all this traveling? She said, right in that little car outside. And it wasn't no brand new car. It was not no 2017. It wasn't even a 2015. It probably was like a 2009 or 8 or something. I said, this girl is bad. But it was just what I needed. So And then I would start telling her like, oh, I really don't like it here, da da da. And she was talking about it's a really good place for business, da da. She told me the pros and cons or whatever, but she really inspired me. Overall, her conversation inspired me, especially about the cancer thing. A lot of people don't make it out of stuff like that, you know. So I know, right, girl? I be looking at it's a lady that I listen to, the smart chick on Periscope. She's in California, girl. And I said, I almost typed on there yesterday on her scope yesterday and told her, you make me want to move to California. But anyway, so I said all that to say, I know I could get off into my stories, but I feel like that y'all need this. I need it. Every time I tell one of my stories, it blesses me all over again. So I'm sure it's a blessing to somebody that's on this scope. But you need to release the information from your head. It can provide healing. It can provide structure. Sometimes we be all over the place. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And that's another thing, guys. When you have people, this is not, I don't get on Periscope just to say, oh, I want an audience, or I want to get a bunch of hearts. It's more so of, I knew that I needed to step out and release what's in me. That's it. Period. Sometimes I'm on my scopes and ain't nobody on here. But I keep talking, and then later on I see people go back and do the replay, and that's why I said thank you guys so much for hitting me up on the replay, and the live viewers who really shower me with hearts, because I appreciate it. So those days that I get on here and it's like 0, it doesn't bother me. I just keep talking, because then the information needs to go out. It's helping me, it's blessing me, and it's blessing somebody else. So, but number 2 is release the information from your head. It provides healing, it provides structure, it provides clarity, and it can usher you into your purpose and destiny. That is where we all should be striving to get to. Like, it's too many people out here who are working jobs, and we have to work. If you don't have enough income in your business, I still work 9 to 5, so hey. But if you it's people, if you look at how many people out here are working jobs, y'all, they working for other people for years, and they hate the jobs that they have. So I love being an entrepreneur because it gives me opportunity to do things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing wedding photography. Don't call me for no concert. I don't want to do that. That's boring to me. I don't care if it's Beyonce, who I don't care about getting no celebrity pictures, and I done had all that. Yeah. Give me a wedding. Give me a wedding. Give me a bride before the wedding. I want to be able to capture her dress hanging up, get her pictures while she getting her makeup done. Then, if I can get in the room where the reception or the wedding's going to be, and I can get my little detail. I love doing that, y'all. I love doing it. And then, it's almost like God started. They kept telling me I had a prophetic gift, and I'm like, okay. Okay. No, I don't. At one time I wanted to, but no, I don't want to learn it all over again. So I just try to connect with really great videographers, because that cinematography is off the chain nowadays. But what did I say? The weddings. I love shooting weddings. And it was something else I was going to say. So God started doing something in me where the weddings I started having, y'all, I could tell what was going on with the bride and groom. Like, I didn't want to know all that. I'm like, what's this about? That was a little deep. I'm like, oh my God. But it was also something that was dear to my heart. I enjoyed doing it. And the ones where I knew what was going on, I didn't know these people. That was the Holy Spirit showing me stuff, because I did not know none of this. And I would get, so I'm still doing the pictures. I'm still capturing the story and everything, but it would be kind of sad, because I'd be like, man, people just get married for the wrong reasons, it just, that happens. But I'm there to take the pictures. So, anyway. But yes, releasing your info can usher you into your purpose, into your destiny, into that lane that you should have been in the first place.